All right, here we are for round number two. Opponent won the die roll and kept their 7 cards, and I'm also going to keep. We have a medium hand here, but maybe Hour of Devastation will catch us back up. So we do have Censor into Disallow, so we have some early plays if we need to, and then we have that Fateful Hour if we need it. All right, no plays the first 2 turns. Pretty happy about that. Go with the island because of the potential that we end up wanting to cycle Censor into cycling something else. I don't think it really matters too much whether you play island or hub there. Hub would let me kill something bigger. Last Hope. Well, don't want that in play, so counter that. Yeah, that's a card that Hour of Devastation, or that card can outpace Hour of Devastation. We'll play the hub here because then I can cast Disallow if I desperately need to. Tireless Tracker. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that. Opponent's gonna get a clue, but ooh, no clue. Okay, well, Magma Spray. We'll play the Sloth here, and probably cycle the pools to be completely honest. But playing the Sloth gives me another red for Hour. Still get to hold up Disallow, Harness Lightning. We're in a really great shape this game, assuming that we eventually draw something big. A Bolas or Glimmer of Genius or Torrential Gearhulk or something along those lines. But we have a lot of good stuff going on right now. Okay. No play. Oh, crap. Yeah, let's go ahead and cycle the pools. Another spray. Another Censor. Grim Flare. Perfectly fine. Perfectly happy for that to resolve. Have another Magma Spray. So it looks like we're playing against Delirium. Maybe not Energy here. As good as Censor is, I want to start churning through my deck better. So I'm going to cycle it. A lot of removal, but not a lot of action. Traverse. Yeah, I mean, I can't stop him from drawing a lands eventually, so I don't think blowing my Disallow on that's a good idea. Although they did get a mountain, which I did not expect, so we're playing against Jund. Gearhulk's good. Wish I had a better option to use it on than 2 Censors and 2 sprays, but let's see what this is. Well, we're going to use it on a Censor. And then the plan is here is to ride this 5/6 body all the way. Counter unless they pay 1. Yeah, key is to use all this removal and this disallow. Use removal to clear creatures, disallow to take care of removal spells, and just ride this 5/6 till kingdom come, as they say. Okay. Play the land, no reason not to. No reason to attack with Ephemeral here. Until we've used this disallow, I can't start attacking with this. But if our opponent takes the turn to play a removal spell on this, I'm going to disallow it. Then I'm going to start attacking with this. Gonti, Lord of Luxury. Yeah, that's fine. They're going to get a card from us, but I get to just kill it. And then I'm going to use the Braid to kill it. And then I still have the disallow. And if we can ever get our opponent down to 7 or less life, then they're just dead too. A Nicol Bolas off the top. A nasty B. Sorry, our opponent's playing super slow. Alright, that's actually fine. That allows us to activate Ephemeral and still hold up and hold open disallow. Yeah, now I can't imagine how our opponent really wins here. They have to have a removal spell. We have the disallow. I guess there are a series of draws that could win them this game, but never, yeah. Assumed that we would be seeing something like never. Fortunately, that's never going to happen. Okay. So, let's see what we're dealing with here. Green-black Delirium. Bolas is going to be really good against this deck. They do have Never Return, but Bolas is going to be really good. Alright, so let's think this through here. Negate seems good again. A lot of planeswalkers. They're going to have trackers, Grimflayer, Mindwrack Demon. I don't know about Magma Spray, but I think it's better than a Braid. Excuse me. Glorybringer's probably fine. I think I want to keep in Hour of Devastation, actually. Probably only 2, but I do want access to the card. I don't think I want Dragon Master Outcast because of Lily the Last Hope. Just a very risky. Do I want an extra Magma Spray? I don't think so. I mean, there's an argument to removing Magma Spray entirely, but I like that it's a super cheap answer to Grim Flayer and Tireless Tracker early in the game. So, like, it seems good in this hand, for example. Which we will be keeping. Yeah, so here I can use this to handle some early problematic cards, and then use Negate against things like Liliana. Censor as well, that's a good draw. This hand is shaping together quite nicely. Transgress the Mind would be annoying, but yeah, so. Magma Spray pays off. Second spray may be less good, but the first one was clutch. Like, being able to kill that on turn 1 and then hold open counter magic on 2 is enormous. Choose a non-land card and exile that card. Censor that. Don't know if Censor is better than Negate there. It might be better to use the Negate, but whatever. Alright, so we have a pretty great hand here. If we draw land 4, we're golden. We've achieved the golden ticket. But the rest of our hand is decent, to say the least. Or dece, as the cool kids say. Alright. Pick the brain. I want to keep my Glimmer, so I'll negate that. Man, there's a lot of hand disruption. Doomfall, pick the brain. How to land? Oh, yeah. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Basic land island. You know, I'm not much of an islands person these days, but I'll take them when I can get them. Bam. Alright. Let's Glimmerowski here. Keep the Fumarole, bottom the island. Oh, second Glimmer. You do say. Even though I had Gearhulk, I didn't want to keep both lands because there's a reasonable chance that we just draw more lands off the next 2 draws. And we're not like hard pressed to have to cast this exactly on turn 6. So. Alright, so don't play like Lily on a 5-mana Lily or something like that. 3-mana Lily. Well, I cannot do much about that. Alright, so the minusing here suggests to me that Fumarole is going to be able to kill Lily. Alright, there is 5-mana Lily. Boom. And also a Gonti, so. A little bit of a lucky hit, but whatever. It is what it is. Glimmer again. Alright, definitely don't want either of those. More lands. More removal. Alright, so I could have sent Fumarole and killed Liliana, but the plus here does nothing, and I want to Gear Hulk for Glimmer because my hand's actually gotten kind of bad. I don't. I mean, I have a lot of removal, but I don't have any counter magic for big things. So like, this is probably gonna be Gonti. Question is, do I let this resolve? Yeah. So there's two things here. I could let this resolve, play Gearhulk on Glimmer, harness Lightning the Gonti, yada yada. Or I could counter this. So the advantage of the Gearhulk Glimmer is that it makes my turn way better, and I get to kill Liliana. Scatter, I can also kill Liliana, but then I don't get to Gearhulk. The downside of letting Gonti resolve is that we could lose to like our own Nicol Bolas in a few turns. But I think I'm pretty much like not locked in, but I want to make this play. So now we're basically looking for counter magic. It's like really the thing that we're looking for here. Perfect. Just exactly 2 pieces of counter magic. Hour of Devastation. Huh. I could play the Hour here. It actually seems pretty good to do that. Because that kills Gonti, that kills Liliana. And then I get to start attacking the life total. I actually like that option. Yeah, that really accelerates my clock by a full turn. Because our opponent has a lot of cards in hand, probably good ones, because they're missing land drops. Plus they have whatever this card is that they exiled from Gonti. So if I can just kill them in 4 turns, it's pretty good. And I have 3 pieces of counter magic and 3 removal spells in my hand. So yeah, negate that. Get that out of here. So they probably didn't take negate off of Abrade. Oh, that's their own Abrade. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I started Abrade out. Alright, well, Gearhulk down. Now we're looking for more. Well, our clock has been diminished, but our spirit remains high. We're just gonna start bashing for 4. Double removal spell was also a reasonable consideration for what they would have in their hands. I really wish we had a Bolas. Just slamming Bolas there would have been disgusting. One thing to keep in mind is one more hit with Fumarole puts him down to 7, which means that a single Bolas is lethal. So, getting in one more hit with Fumarole, even if we have to play defensively past that point, is pretty nice. Grapple. Yeah, I don't care about that. What did they hit? Two swamps and a hissing. Return the hissing quagmire. Okay. Yeah, I do not care much about that. I like this. Just gonna fire it off main phase here. Because if we hit lands off it, I want to play those lands. And I'd rather Glimmer than attack for 4. Right, we'll bottom the land and top the Illumination. We did hit another land. Alright, so we'll see what they play. If they play something that needs to be countered, we'll counter it. If not, we'll just draw 2 cards. No play. Alright, so nothing. The fact that they haven't cast anything from the Gonti yet, like, makes me really feel like they took Nicol Bolas. Or Gearhulk, maybe. Torrential Gearhulk off of it? Okay, so it was Gearhulk. So what do they have? They have Grapple. It's pretty good, actually. And looks like they chose to not cast it. That must have been a mistake. Cycle the Canyon Sloth. Supreme Will. Yeah, let's play the Wandering Fumarole. Just making sure I have enough mana to do the various things that I wish to do. Another Evolving Wilds. Well, can't pay 3, so. It's nice to be able to use Supreme Will on up next list and still disallow for other things. Alright, let's finish that thing off. Alright, so send one of these daddies in. I think just one, so that I can hold up this stuff. Alright, smash in for 4, put him down to 7. So now we're supremely in. Well, we're in nasty range. Well, they're going to take disallow almost assuredly. So I'd rather disallow it and preserve the surprise of my hand than not. Just kind of, yeah, counter that. Then that's going to be game. I can attack with both fumaroles. 4, 8, yep. Alright, that's how you do it. Boom. See what we would have drawn. Alright, we're not close to drawing a Bolas. So he's in here somewhere. There he is. Alright. So now we're 2-0 with the old Grixis control. So far the deck's playing pretty well, and Bolas has been pretty phenomenal. So 3 more rounds, and let's see if we can 3-2 with the deck. 5-0. I don't know.